Joyce Mams. Joyce Mams.
Joyce Dudley, District Attorney of Santa Barbara. Let me quickly tell you before my camera gives out why polygraphs are so important to me. Well, I quit the best job I ever had, Jack Marseille's company, because they told me to take a lie detector test. And I said, I'll take it, but only if everyone in the entire company takes it, because I'm not just going to have it be me and all the people that work for me. That's an insult to me, because I've been here too long for you to think that I would have anything to do with anything dishonest. Well, I took the test, and of course it showed that I'd never stolen anything ever from Jack Mar, because I've never stolen anything ever in my whole life, except for a broken tile from the mansion, or from the grounds of the mansion of W.C. Fields when Lily Tomlin owned it, and the whole place was being gutted. And I picked up a broken tile just because I love W.C. Fields so much. But let me tell you, the other thing is, Joyce Dudley, I talked to a lot of lawyers trying to get a big law firm to handle my Teva Sandal case for free in 2008, including David Boies. So David Boies, he's the biggest law firm that I contacted. They all said it's a stupid idea, polygraphs aren't going to get you anywhere. Well, along with everyone else, I mean, it's along with my beginner's mind means you never brag. And I never have in my whole life, and that's one of the reasons that the lockers in the autos, especially that Doug Otto, didn't pay me for my Teva Sandal, is because I do have this Zen philosophy of never taking credit for things that emanate through you. So it makes me want to not take that kind of credit for even my rock opera, which has all those songs in it, all those different kind of meditations musically, different ways to go musically. But you don't take credit for anything. That's how those mindless idiots were able to steal my entire life from me, Joyce Dudley. But here's the thing, Joyce Dudley. I know I can't, in taking those 2 lie detector tests for Jack Ma. And I'll tell you, the only thing that the second one gave away is I had a crush on this girl named Vicky. And the guy was saying, well, just, he says, let me calibrate this thing. Think of something that you really like. And my mind raced around it, went all willy-nilly, and then all of a sudden in my head I glanced on Vicky's face, and he said, there, you thought of it there. And I knew it was, there was no chance I could beat polygraphs. So I'm what M. Scott Peck calls a neurotic. I take more credit for things that are bad. I was the kid that felt, even when the teacher in 5th grade would say, put your heads down, and the one who stole the whatever it was, raise your hand. I always felt as guilty, even though I never did anything. I always felt as guilty. That's what M. Scott Peck calls a neurotic personality. Anyway, I know that the nature of all these polygraphs that I'm going to pass with flying colors, it's going to make my shares in my Teva Sandal swindle invoice very valuable, I believe. It's just the first thing. So just the first thing is passing all those lie detector tests, and then just asking the district attorney of Santa Barbara, I'm letting you off the hook because I want you to help us solve 9/11. I want the class to come together and present our evidence to you, and I want you to solve 9/11. I want you to punish those who really did 9/11, because we can't trust anyone at the top anymore, Joyce Dudley. But after I pass all those lie detector tests, I'm going to have to ask you, and plus I have the archives. I want my school to archive the actual drawings that came from Lake Tahoe. I kept them because I did it on Decker's Outdoor letterhead, and I knew that Doug Otto would be pissed at us wasting 20 cents a copy or whatever it was letterhead. So that's the reason why I still have them. I think that's all I want to say. I know that the polygraphs are going to work magically. And I don't want to take a whole bunch of them. I only want to take the first test because I hate it. Everything makes me nervous, including paying for my own polygraph sessions. It makes me nervous to see an old friend of mine. So trust me, it's going to make me more nervous than I want to be taking the polygraphs. But I want to warn John Jordan. He has to come clean as soon as he possibly can get a grip on himself. Because the longer he waits, the madder I'm going to get. And the more ways I'm going to try to get them to admit everything and pay me.
Joyce Mills. Joyce Mills. Joyce